Hey Toads, welcome back to Poke All Toads. It's so insane seeing this menu screen finally in outer space because we've seen space themes like very briefly in Steam screenshots or testing videos. It would show up there. So let's get started, huh? Falling with style. So, okay, I got memed in a previous video about what happens with these levers. I don't even know why this happens, because, like, it doesn't make sense to me why. But let's just say that if the blue fairy is gonna hit this, it's gonna have a bad time. Because this is what's gonna happen. It's such a troll game. It's... Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Dude, that laser... This is so intentional. The laser came from horizontal in level 1. Maybe I should show level 1. Because I did this in this like opening screen being actual space is so good. It's such a freaking troll. This is what happens in level 1 when you hit this freaking button. And yeah. Good job. Okay, fine. So this is safe apparently. So you just do this, poke all toads, and let's go. Defensive maneuvers. That's not a defensive maneuver. Okay, let's go and go here, wake these up. It's always good to poke the gray toad, and Mary Fairy loves it too. Strong Fairy can throw, but wait, maybe the laser is gonna hit a toad. You can never count that out. How are we gonna know? We literally have no idea. Imagine trying to play this game without knowing where the lasers are. Because that's the real hard mode. Like, at minimum, this is getting thrown here, I think. And are we, like, dodging... Well, this is also gonna hit here, which is a problem. Like, what if the lasers are, like, massively everywhere? I definitely have the feeling that Mary Fairy is gonna be, like, activating this. Yeah, exactly. Okay. However, yeah, Strong Fairy is... Yeah, this toad definitely sees me here. Oh my god. Okay, so Mary Fairy is the one that should be down there. Yeah, well, it should go down there as well. So we get that down, poke. Go here, follow. Poke all toads. But very importantly, Mary Fairy is in the way for this one. And now we do the thing. Wait, where did Strong Fairy go? What? The shucks game. Okay, we're back here and Mary Fairy is... Okay, I was gonna say, thanks Mary for pointing there. But, okay, fine. Shit. Is this how they do in-game hints nowadays? Anyway, I've got to this point. Obviously, the Strong Fairy must throw the blue fairy there, because otherwise there's no way to get you. But I think the key move here, which is actually kind of insane and awesome, it must be that this red is blocking the blue. Because it just seems like the Mary Fairy would go on there, but then I just lost the level by doing it and it didn't work. So, I must actually involve this. Okay, let's do this. Put it on. Poke. And now... There we go. And now we're safe. Or rather, I guess more specifically, I can just do this. And have Mary Fairy die. Despite that Mary Fairy is the reason we freaking survived that. Anyway, offensive maneuvers. Wait, it can vaporize toads, can't it? Well, I don't know. How? Actually, no idea how that's gonna work. So, like, the way that the, freaking frog. The way that these have worked, like the direction, Like, is it always in the direction of the arrows, of the jump pads? It feels a little bit arbitrary. Like, was it like that in level 1? I don't think there was an indicator this would happen specifically in this direction in level 1. So why is it called offensive maneuvers if you can't even vaporize toads? Also very interested on being in the midpoint of the lasers as well. So I need both red at one point, and I need green at one point. Feels hard. Feels like red might happen first. Let's do this vibe-based level. Dude, we're just gonna die. It's actually so fast, too. I don't know if there's gonna be a level where you go from the very farthest side of the screen and somehow survive that. Probably not. Well, it's weird, because it looks like Bookworm Fairy has no ability to get on this button. Unless maybe here? Lamau. Alright, that's not happening. So I guess Strong Fairy is the only one that can stand on this and get sacrificed? Is this true? This is not appealing. I don't know about this. I really don't. I mean, green does block this, which is interesting. That green is set up to be able to block this, and also it ruins exactly everything that was that I was trying to do here. Clueless.png. I also have no idea how anyone is supposed to remove the thing that's on here, because, like, seriously, how? I guess Strong Fairy must just be like, must just be sitting there. Except there's no good place to throw it, unless blue is already activated. But that doesn't make sense, because whatever is on blue dies. But you know, after that, then there's a place to throw that to the right. I'm just kind of freaking this. I don't know why this spot feels suspicious to me. Also, you can just like go back and forth through this. Like, you could have... Okay, poking green is free, actually. I thought that would be later or something. Well, if that's true, then Strong Fairy is the only one that can do this step. So, like... Wow, I really got stuck on this level. Really. Mosquito repellent. Okay. Why the long bottom of the screen? Hopefully there's no secret thing there. So how far do these go? Well, okay, that's the answer to one of the questions. Maybe Blue Toad is blocking an entire line. That could make sense. Been a while since we've seen you, Blue Toad. I need to get refreshed on how, like when there's a poker, you do that, and it switches to the other one. But when you do this, it considers the blue. Okay, maybe the rule about this is just that blue is always considered more important than brave as the target to get poked. This seems like a problem because I want to go up here and have whoever's going up there is like following behind, I think, in some important way. Or like maybe we could save this situation by poke. Go here. What? Oh, that really wasn't what I was planning. See, I was planning that we didn't go there. We wanted some... Okay, I was trying to do something like this. And then I would trigger the laser, except I can't do this right now. Okay, hold on. Alright. Poke. It's not really a poke. Go over here. What? Why did it stop there? Look, just go there, and now this will be blocked. Yep, perfect. Okay, now we can poke you so that you go back. Now, now just do this. Okay, and now we have to sacrifice a Brave. Alright. Okay. There it is. Wait! Oh my god, it's oh my god. Alright, let's go. What? Oh my frog. It's still mad at me. Okay, wait, yeah, right. It is actually still mad at Blue Fairy. So this is why the weird blue structure is here. It's to trap the blue toad at the very end. Okay. There it is. Okay, let's go. Flag, frog. Anyway, let's go. Repairing the ship. Wonder if one of these days we're gonna see a bookworm fairy with no book. So that launches you directly on it. Okay, thanks. Well, how do we avoid such a problem? Like, someone can go here. Maybe Blue Fairy goes there. We also want to know how far this goes, although it's not going to be any problem, I think. Oh. Oh my god, what just happened? What? That happened, like, after I got off of it, too. It wasn't even by the red lever. What? Well, okay, there's one thing that we can do that is a little bit special. Which is that we prepare both of you over here. Like, I guess the only way this is not a complete disaster is two of them are on the button. Which I guess means that Strong Fairy is taking a little nap, but... Hi? Don't ask. Maybe Merry Fairy is going here as an additional thing. Make sure not to get killed and toasted by the laser. Okay. Boom. Merry Fairy die. Alright, there we go. Nebula. Where does this go? Hi. Oh my god, that's so slow. That kills you. LOL! Okay. Okay, so how will any of this help? There's one there. I think that might be another blue. Hi. So. Yeah, okay, it does activate this too. Has that already been spent? So that's a fine action now? Unfortunately, down here, it looks like Merry Fairy wants something. Because you do this to finish the level, and yeah, you see the problem. But we're actually kind of close, seemingly. We just need like a Merry Fairy on here, and then we can poke you, and then we're done. Now, I do say just put the fairy in a certain spot, but I don't know if that's easier said than done. And I don't know if this laser thing is like a one-time thing also. Like, if it's a one-time thing, I can go here and specifically use this spot. Okay, and then, but it still activates every future time this is pressed. We could have easily switched it so this was the other way around. Seems better. Ow! What is wrong with me? Probably the utterly distracting reminder of life torture that happens a couple of doors behind. Anyway. In my real life, that is. Anyway. Now can we switch... Is the point to switch to... Frog! Okay. I haven't even planned out, like... probably not even Blue Fairy that stays here. We probably want to just unsummon and resummon if we can. I don't know I don't know that we can. Wow, I'm utterly failing at the point of this experiment, which is the idea that if there's someone holding down this blue button, then maybe the blue lever doesn't summon the laser. This setup is way too suspicious, but I have no idea how I'm going to get it so that someone is staying on this button. I really don't. Like, this simply occupies all 3 of the fairies. So let's freaking go elsewhere. I don't know. Poke. Well, I can't poke. Can't poke. Actually, what happens if you go here and try to unsummon this just as you press the button? I don't think it works. I'd press Z. I really did. RIP. Let's just make 100% sure that this doesn't work. Z now! Nope, nothing's working. Dang. Okay, I feel like a clown now because the thing I was saying that I wanted to do for the whole time, it just can be done. It's just that it's actually the witch fairy that's over there. Like, here. Frog, okay. Alright, so let's just send both of you over. Yeah, I mean, it's just... like, there's nothing that was over... there was just nothing that was actually, like, required. I'm just... clueless. Okay, anyway. Hit that down and we're done. Frog. My mental picture for that level is just, like, so complicated before it actually gets solved. Okay, so, this... Yep. That's where that goes, and we have these, and I don't really know where... Well, okay, this, for some reason, Brave is in range to grab it. And we have a series of throws, I guess. Like, I guess probably this goes here. Where else would it go? I guess there's maybe one where Brave can go from here and try to eat Bookworm this way. Why would we want that to be up, actually? Oh, to block the yellow beam. Okay. So I feel like it goes here first, then. And that Brave is going to be annoying you in the future so that we can get to here. 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 And then get rid of this. But I need to remember to poke this. Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on. I mean, it should still work. It's the whole point I did this. Okay, now the wall is up. It is rather bad that the green toad is not poked. I don't know if I quite planned that out successfully. But we can go to the other island now. Well, I just hope that this... Okay, hold on, because Brave can go to this and it's fine. It's all fine. Okay, there it is. What? Oh! Ah! Ah! Dude, it does not look like the freaking fairy is safe there. Thank you. Thank you, Gray Toad, for that one. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yay! Connect. So, what is this? We've never seen this one before. Does it launch you to the right? It lasers to the right. Okay. That's a way to potentially actually use it to stand on this thing. No immobility. Immobility to do something is not easy in there, though. And we probably cannot lose Blue Fairy to anything. It's entirely Witch Fairy's fault that anything will happen here. And it's only when it is dismounted. Blue Fairy is probably going to stand here at the very least. But whoever's immobile is like doing this. Alright, we're done. Okay. There we go. Wow, I really failed to win the level 3 times there. Oh, that's already the final level of this world. There's no way this is going to be the final level. That would be an awkward thing if this was the final level of the game. I would hope the final level takes place inside a toad. Like, there's a level where... there should be a level where all you have to do is get eaten, and then get sent there, but fine. So, what do we have? We have Laser here that knocks Bookworm off as well as drops this blue. This blue also launches here, and we don't quite know where that red lands. This poke is free. We actually need to know how to get to here. That's weird, because it seems like blue needs to do this. Okay. Oh god, why do I suck? Why do I suck? Guess I probably don't need Bookworm here. I was thinking the Bookworm is the green toad's fodder, but it doesn't matter. We also have a problem, though, in which I don't know how to get something back on the button. I don't know how to get Bookworm Fairy back on the button. I think I already messed it up, especially because this gray toad isn't poked. But maybe we can at least see, does this reach, and how does it actually look, whether blue turns off for a second or not? Blue does not turn off for any new amount of time. Alright. You know, Toad could probably reach from here to here. Yeah. Okay, you please go here. Here. I guess that means it's Bookworm on this square. Now, I don't think there's a reason to have this off. I'm just gonna go here and watch. It doesn't work. There we go. Well, there it is. Okay. Space completed. Shouldn't there be less gravity in space? Okay, anyway. No, we CBA'd the final level. Okay. Okay, and after 2, the ending. Well, there's only 3 levels left in the space world. Supposedly. I think we'll save the ending for, like, the final challenge levels. Like, we do this and this, and then do the ending in one video. But for now, let's just get fully finished with space, huh? Oh my god! This level layout is awesome. And okay, we don't even know what it does. It probably spams lasers everywhere. If you do that... Wait, there's not even a path to here. Seemingly, anyway. We want to get to this region. Well, no. That region. Okay, what does this do? Alright, fine. Fine. There's a bunch of spaces that are actually safe, though. Which is interesting. Everything around here is a mess. Okay, might as well, like, take a screenshot as the game is like this. So, interestingly, the bottom right one is free of the whole situation. So, if I just go there, I should be fine. This is trolling, man. Alright, let's go. Nope, send it here. And there was also an open spot, like, here. So we should just be able to win the level. Why do I suck? Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. It does matter. Frog! Alright, move the fairy out of the way this time. Let's do this. Alright. Okay. Let's click all of these for fun, also. Alright. Poke. Alright, let's go. Amazing level. What was that? Poke all toads in computer meta? Alright. What is this? Wow, that looks complicated. Only blue toad here. Ow. And that also puts this on. Not really sure why you would need this, though. And I guess there's probably also this for red, and it doesn't affect you. We have some night buttons. And then we need the night buttons for this, which means both berries apparently need to survive. Well, I guess there's a summon available, so maybe not. It seems pretty convincing that maybe there is this situation here. But this is a permanent change. Huh. Also, I have no idea who is gonna be... Maybe it's Mary Fairy that goes here to trigger this. Wait, but then this is closed off. That's so bad. I was thinking you would do that because you need this. Okay, what is this? Hold on. Because Blue Fairy is the only way. Well, hold on, because I could... okay, I could annoy Blue Fairy. I could annoy Blue Toad, and this would act as the blocker for Red to be good. Pretty sure this is involved, so that you would get this to this side. I don't know how far this leads. We also need to know this for sure. And I was thinking that maybe Witch Fairy is the one that walks over to this side. I don't know if there's an issue with that, because maybe Blue Toad is still something to do. I feel this is also suspicious. Why is this pair of red here? I don't understand why that needs to be there. This apparently leads over here, and okay, that's a lot of info. Now I need to like contextualize it all. There's something I would like to test that may not even freaking work. Like it might not have the like either it's gonna go to the wrong position or we're gonna get eaten or something. But it's like this. Now, it steps on it. Okay, so I was looking forward to potentially doing that. Now, of course, I guess this red blocks it from going beneath it a little bit further. But we do have this part at least now. Okay, so like that has worked, which is nice to see that it worked. But I actually still know how to get the Blue Fairy down to here. I guess the Blue Fairy should have been the one that was over here. And we also need to poke it another time and maybe like lead it to the bottom. Because maybe from the bottom then we can't get eaten. That would be very nice. Yeah. What's the problem with that? Alright, so let's set you here. You poke, or I guess this is fine, just poke immediately now. Here, boom. Yep. Okay, get you off of here and do this. So we can now move Witch Fairy. The Witch Fairy is like wait, no, oh god, wait, no. No, what? Right, this is like you can't go here anymore. This is quite bad, because I don't know how to activate this again now. Probably the Witch Doctor is, like, here also. Alright. So, let's get a Mary Fairy here. Bro, get down here. Boom. Poke. Okay, get Blue Fairy off, and Witch Fairy should be able to go here. Using this very nice interaction where both of them are, like, set up to hit this. So this Mary Fairy comes back. Alright. We should literally be fine with this, right? Then we take a turn around. And is this a safe spot? It doesn't honestly, like, it doesn't really look like it. Like, oh my god, come on. Alright, well, somehow that gets eaten. Like, it looks really cursed. You kind of... Like, it's probably at the center of the Blue Toad counts as this tile, which is blockaded. But anyway, there it is. Okay, cool. Evasive maneuvers. Okay. Ow. Okay, so apparently that happens with green. That's not good. So... That's really... I have no idea how to deal with that. I guess we can do this and block from the other side. Interesting restriction. Well... we could do this and, like... I don't really know that was a useful thing at all. But, like, it feels like messing with that was the point. Oh my god! Oh my god, yes! I said that earlier, didn't I? The idea of hitting both of them at once for a diagonal, that's very excellent. Very nice. Okay, but actually, that wasn't the only thing that we could do. Wow, I love that so much. Now some of these are on. So we can set up intentionally going here to go up. Now, the thing is that with this current configuration, like that brings us to the flag, which is not really what we really wanted to see. But now there's no way to block just yellow. But isn't the case that if I did this earlier, that this blue arrow wouldn't be here? And then I couldn't go back? Can you just do this with an old-fashioned throw? Ow! Okay, fine, we can fix that. That was kind of ridiculous. Okay, here. Hi. How far does that go, by the way? Like, I don't know that we need this, but I don't know. Like, does it reach down to Bookworm Fairy? Because that's kind of like cursed if it does. Wow. All right. Yay! Will there be an extra? No, there it is. Well, welcome to space. We're one away from 256. Well, anyway, next time in the potential last episode of Poke All Toads.